Please give a warm round of applause for the president of the Wexner Foundation, Rabbi Elka Abrahamson.
Miriam, as she sang her song, sing a song to the one whom we've exalted. Miriam and the women danced and danced all night long.
I-O. It's good to be here. Good morning. Whoa. Good morning. Good morning. Getting better. I hope to wake you up a little bit. The waters part in what is arguably the Sefer Torah's most memorable miracle. The children of Israel crossed the Sea of Reeds upon dry land, safe on the other side. They turn and see their oppressors swallowed up in the collapsing walls of water. What now? Well, according to the Torah portion we read this week, they rock and roll. Miriam HaNeviah, Miriam the prophet, took a timbrel in her hand, and all the women went out after her dancing with their timbrels. Miriam called out, "Shiru, sing! Let us sing to the eternal, for God has triumphed gloriously." That's it. 2 verses in Parshat B'Shalach are devoted to Miriam's celebration. You would think it to be much more given all the attention given to her song, given the many images we have of the tambourine-clutching, flowy-skirted, barefooted Miriam dancing at the Red Sea shore. Maybe we have our beloved sister, Debbie Friedman of blessed memory, to thank for Miriam's popularity in our song. In our time, she extended the Torah's minimalist description into a contemporary Jewish women's anthem, and you heard it as I approached the podium. Debbie sang joyfully, "Miriam and the women danced and danced a whole night long." The Torah gives us Miriam's song. Debbie Friedman composed a contemporary version of it, and our ancient sages selected another Debbie, Deborah, from the book of Judges as this week's Haftarah. Her story concludes also with a song, Shirat Devorah, Deborah's own song of triumph, Uri, Uri, Devorah, Uri, Uri, Dabri Shir. Arise, arise, Deborah, get up and sing. Deborah's song exhorts us to be stirred, to stand tall and take our place, to pay attention, and yes, to sing like there is no tomorrow. Are there any Miriams or sisters of Miriam or daughters of or mothers of Miriam in the house this morning? Yes. Oh, little house lights. I like that. Turn them up. Where are those Miriams? Wave. If you're a mother of a Miriam or daughter of a Miriam. Sisters of Miriam, I am. A popular name among us because Miriam was a healer and a nurturing and sustaining presence. What about Deborah's? Sisters of Deborah's, mothers of Deborah's. Anybody have a good friend named Deborah? So who is this matriarch? Who is Devorah? She, like Miriam, is included among the 7 prophets of, leave the house, lights up. There's more coming. She, like Miriam, is included among the 7 women prophets of Israel, and many of you are in the room. Are there any Sarahs or mothers of Sarah or sisters of Sarah? Any Hannahs or Hannahs or mothers and sisters? Any Abigails, mothers of Abigail, sisters of Abigail, friends of Abigail? Any Esthers, mothers of Esther, sisters of Esther, daughters of an Esther? And how about Huldah? Okay, we're 6 out of 7, and that's not bad. But you might want to think about it if you're thinking of a name. Huldah. Devorah was given the gift of prophecy owing to her good deeds. The book of Judges calls her Eshet Lapidot, Eshet, from Isha, meaning woman, and Lapidot, a word found only here, and it is commonly believed to be Devorah's husband. She is wife of Lapidot. But here's a very different translation. Lapid is the word for torch. Thus, we could understand this phrase, Eshet Lapidot, not that Devorah is the wife of Lapidot, rather, Deborah is a woman of torches, or maybe a fiery woman. Both of these translations fit Devorah's powerful leadership and legacy. As the book of Judges tells us, she sat beneath a palm tree and shared her deep wisdom. In my own imagination, I hear her voice emanating from beneath a palm tree right outside this ballroom, wisely answering this question from a sincere student, one of you. What does it mean to be a Jewish woman in today's world? What is our unique mission, we Lions of Judah? Devorah gives a first response about being mindful of Shabbat and daily acts of chesed, of kindness, and tzedek, justice. But the determined lion pushes the prophet, not yet satisfied. Yes, but what is my essential Jewish purpose? And I hear Devorah answering with a story. Many years ago, before electricity, there was a person in every town who would light the street lamps with a flame she carefully carried at the end of a long pole. The tall lamps stood there ready on the street corners, waiting to be lit. Sometimes, however, the lamps were not easily accessible. There were lamps in hidden corners. There were lamps in forsaken places. There were lamps in the desert, and there were lamps way out in the sea. We rely on dedicated and caring persons to go out of the way, out of her way, to carry light to every place so that each may fulfill their purpose and illuminate the paths and walkways. Devorah, Eshet Lapidot, stresses that each one of us must be, as the prophet was in her time, we must be torch women. We are lamplighters, enabling and others to find light. Eshet Lapidot, we are fiery women who will rise up, who will make known their power, who lift up their voices in pursuit of what is good and what is just. Eshet Lapidot, bright women who celebrate together and who fulfill our sacred purpose with passion. Can I have the house lights up again? Because it makes me feel really powerful. So I ask you, are there any Eshet Lapidot in the room? Yes, each one of you, lions who relentlessly, and I have seen it up close and personally with so many of you, who set souls on fire. Lamplighters wherever there is darkness, a sea of women, all bright spots in our Jewish community. Uri, Uri, rise up, you torch women. Rise up, Shir Daberi, and sing your song. Thank you.